Hello, everybody. Hope you're well. I just wanted to talk through another feature on the DC network that you're going to absolutely love. I love it. It helps me massively when I'm looking at the race cards. And I am actually slowly navigating away from the Racing Post onto the DC network race cards because the insight is just nothing else. There's nothing, you can't get this anywhere else. So if you click on Pro Race Cards, you're going to see immediately it come up with two views, standard view and proactive view. We'll click on a British meeting today. Let's have a look at Lingfield. I've got a tip running today at Lingfield. And this is the standard view, basically. Okay, so you're just going to get your course layouts. You're going to get all your normal information. You're going to get an outside race verdict on the standard view. And you're just going to get basic information. Like I say, we've been through this where you can click the form and you can see the result, replay and snapshot, and you can see a couple of tables there on the standard view. But the Pro Card Active View is the one I really want to speak about because I really love this. This is absolutely incredible. Okay, so we've spoken about the sort of the tiles at the top, what you're going to get. But one thing I wanted to speak to you about in particular today was the live race analysis. Okay, so obviously we've been through the race cards in another video. If you haven't seen that, I'll drop the link below that explains all of these inputs on the Pro race card. But when you go down to the bottom, you're going to get a DC live race analysis. Now, this is a live verdict, if you like, of the race that updates constantly throughout the day. So, you know, when you see a race card verdict on the Racing Post or whatever, wherever it may be, very generic, picks a selection and then just sticks with it throughout the day, regardless of the changing conditions, changing behaviours of horses, market movement, etc. Well, this is a live race assessment that is updated every time you refresh the screen. And not only that, but it will keep a history of where it was sitting earlier in the day. So you can see here, 7:46, it had a cautious preference for Al Mikarim. At 9:51, it's now moved slightly to what's the plan, but insufficient evidence to give a real strong verdict. So there's a no bet. So there is a no bet function on this as well. So it's not going to advise a bet all the time, but what it's going to do is going to keep you up to date with what's happening in the market. So currently we see here, no bet, insufficient evidence, what's the plan ranks narrowly the highest, but overall score is not strong enough to support confident selection. No bet, monitor the live market for clear move before considering involvement. And then it will say analysis selections are based on live market form data. Always check the separate DC 10 a.m. fixed fair odds before placing a bet. Obviously, our fair odds give you an indication of what the fair price should be when stripping away any market noise, a date on the day market noise, any trainer, jockey, track, anything. It's just simply based on market form. So yes, this race analysis is just like next level, next generation, right? Next generation stuff on the DC network. So if we move on to sort of a race further down the card at Lingfield today, we're going to see, I didn't want to load that one for some reason. There you go. We're going to see, again, this sort of scenario that you see in every single race card, but then we go down to the live analysis, and it's got a cautious preference for Bella Bisbee, who's the strongest overall profile, but the advantage is not decisive. Its positive evidence comes from strong live support, 23% from the opening price and relevant course and distance form. Again, it's only had one opinion today, and that came at 9:53, but you'll see throughout the day when this updates and moves constantly, so definitely go back and check to see what is happening. Now, this is the big thing, right? So as you go through all of these race cards for the day, some race card verdicts are going to say back at certain times, some are going to change and say no bet. What I've done is on our today's best bet section, that we put the DC live analysis best bet. So this flags up with a notification of you just seeing there the green one on the primary navigation. It flags up when the DC race analysis across all the cards has a back bet. So it says here today, for example, 2:15, Wexford, future prospect is a clear selection. The current price is now 5-6. And if we go to that race card, we will see that the timestamp that it started to like this horse. So let's have a look. It's had 3 recorded selections. So this morning at 8:39, clear selection. At 8:48, No confidence, 855 again, clear selection. And this horse has been moving in the market. And in fact, this horse is very much just being well backed today. So this is a stable intent horse as well for Willie Mullins. And yes, the analysis will flag up on the homepage. So you'll see, just as you're navigating the website, you'll just see it pop up there, whether it be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever it is, however many bets the DC Dive analysis likes across all of the cards, it will give you a notification on the site. You also have obviously top 5 best bets as well. But this DC race analysis is next gen. Next gen. I am buzzing with it. I really like it. Super excited about it. Hope you enjoy it. I hope it gives you live updated information that you can't get anywhere else on the race cards, even if it's just from a form perspective, but it is telling you what's happening in the market. It's telling you who is bringing all of that course form, all of that trainer form that you love, all of that proper traditional form in together with how the market is behaving, and it is keeping you right up to date throughout the entire day. Go and check out www.dc-network.co.uk. The next generation of market edge. It is market form. Until next time, everybody, I'll see you soon.